Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Minnesota Vikings. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Now it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
60, Cowboy 80.
Pistol now for Milroe. On him quick, and they bring him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
All the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd and long for him here. Hits his running back. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. 4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. Keeps himself upright. Has room down the left sideline. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Space on the right. He's got room. Touchdown. He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19, 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 left.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Second and 10, McCarthy. He's got a man left. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. For big yards on the right side. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
19, Tiger, 9, go!
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their early lead to 13. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Milroe from the gun. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
1st down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, Milroe. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milroe. Dumped off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
The Vikings 24-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here's Milroe to throw. That one connects. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lower the deficit to a single possession. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Velus Jones now on the return.
Velus Jones on the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Complete over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 24 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, kid. danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
15-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 13-point lead. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Milroe now to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's not going to get there. The defense attacked to deny the marker, and now a chance at a stand here with 3rd and 1.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Crack all 80. Ready?
On 3rd down, Walker. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Seahawks bring it out the punt team.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
At the 21-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Go!
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hits him on the end route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Street, bump all 82, head to 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. First real mistake, that's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. Will take the interception back inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Come on. Hey. Gotta be lying. Dragon 60.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
On the set.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Milroe throwing on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
Now gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throwing now, Milroe. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Pistol now for Milroe. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. So second down coming up. To throw, here's Milroe. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down throw here from Milroe. Has it down close. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 4. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11.
Seahawks 24. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milroe. Orton down the field, and he's got it. He has this down to the 34. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Milroe with it on 1st. Going deep. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings have it with 99 yards to go. They're at the 1.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Check the Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Track 60.
McCarthy from his own end zone. Finds a seam down the middle. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
He's checking. Crash.
Etienne gets it on the drop. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
60 Maverick. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
60 Eagles, 60 18, Pioneer.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
That's taken at the 15. And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10, no row to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And the Vikings have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
This is such a back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away and offensively. Boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings push their lead to 18. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That's completed right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Going deep here for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Vikings get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 72
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in Ty Felton. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. New set of downs for him from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
32-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Here we go, shot. 6, go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Connects on the crosser. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
18-yard line.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Cougar 19.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Vikings football, and they know they are just 1 quarter away from advancing. First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Sack. Back to 60.
ETN gets it on his own read. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss.
He was taken down.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Let's go now. Bronco,
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Trying to find Elijah Arroyo. And it's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He's brought down at the 15-yard
Last
line.
run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
ETN again. It's inside the 10. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again.
Seahawks 24.
Here's Reichert Stafford set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Vikings.
On the return, here's Jones. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Little left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Buys time, rolling right. That one is caught. Bolton has it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Gain of 6.
They get 6 and a first down as well.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did it.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't. And the quarterback took the brunt of the contact. That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Third and long for him here. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Vikings are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They go right back to ETN. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
3rd and 1.
ETN on 3rd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings started celebrating this win a while ago. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Go.
Now a carry by ETN. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
He was brought down at the 20.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
Flush down in the pocket. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Vikings continue piling it on here in the 4th. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First down. It's a gain of 20.
So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And they took care of